So guys, I have both the Mavic Pro and the DJI Phantom 4 Professional. I've had both of them for quite a while, but I've never really put them together to test them out to see which one is the best. Obviously, this one should be the best because it's $500 more, but is that really the case? What I'm going to be doing today is just a bunch of obscure tests, from like GPS tests to obstacle avoidance tests to just speed tests, battery tests, everything like that. All the like real world tests. We're not going to be doing anything boring, nothing too scientific. We're just going to be testing these and seeing which one is best, and I'll let you decide which one you want for yourself. So the first real world test, we're going to see which one can get in the air the fastest. The Phantom 4 Professional, when you pack it away, you have to take the propellers off unless you have a super big bag. Most people aren't going to do that. The box it comes with does not allow that. So the setup time includes having to put the propellers on. The Mavic, honestly, you just unfold it, take the gimbal protector off, and you're good to go. But let's see. I'm going to try my hardest on both. Let's see which one I can get up in the air the quickest. Okay guys, so let's see how quick we can get the Mavic started up compared to the Phantom 4. Everything is powered down, folded up, how you would normally unpack it from your bag. I have my smartphone on, but no DJI app up, so it's completely fair. So I'm just going to do this in the order I would normally do it. You want to turn the controller on first, connect it to your phone, then turn the Mavic on. If you do it a different way, let me know in the comment section below and the reason why, but this is what I've learned the best way to do it. So we're going to start a timer right there. Hopefully I know how to edit a timer into a video. Never done that before. Okay, I got everything ready, so let's start right now. So I'm turning on the controller. I'm going to put the phone in it first. Get that all seated. I'm plugging the controller into the back. Keep in mind the compact size of this controller kind of hinders this speed. And then I'm going to plug this in, have to kind of route it through. I got the DJI Go app up. And now we're going to take off the gimbal cover. We have to do all this first. You don't want to turn it on as you're touching it. So we're going to turn the drone on. I'm going to kind of fix these as it's starting up. Got the antennas up. And I have everything up right now. Ready to go GPS. So I have everything just like before. Everything is kind of in its packed mode, stored down. Propellers taken off like you would normally store it in the box. Got my phone and the controller and the wire. The best thing about this is that this is a lot less awkward to use. So I think that's going to be the saving grace. I'm curious to see if I can still get this up in the air just as quick. So let's start the timer right now. I have to get the propellers on first. That's obviously the biggest difference. But then once the propellers are on, you don't have to unfold it or deal with that. Then we can turn on the controller. I'm putting the controller in here. Plugging the cable in the back. It's a lot easier to do this part, honestly. Okay, and now I'm going to turn the drone on. I'm going to step back so it doesn't kill me. Go fly. It's getting satellites right now. Getting satellites. Getting satellites. Cannot take off, cannot take off. Ready to go, vision. I'm waiting for the satellites. And it's in positioning mode, so that's no problem there. And it's like about to storm, so that's fun. Okay, it's ready to go. Okay, so that was pretty quick as well, but the thing was the GPS. I think the GPS, if we used it here more, would be a lot quicker. I don't know why the Mavic GPS connected faster. It could just be a coincidence. Maybe I used the Mavic last. Who knows? That's a hard test to do. So just take this part with a grain of salt. Probably another awesome test to do right now is just to do a stability test. So let's take this drone off. Okay, there's a storm coming, like it's literally raining right now. You probably can't see it, but perfect way to test this. Okay, I'm trying to get them level. Pretty close to each other. Okay, so let's just see how they respond. I have both of the controllers ready to move just in case. The Phantom's going down for some reason. It's funny how the Phantom goes down a little bit every time. I mean, but for the most part, they're about the same. They're both really stable. But look, like the gusts of wind really kind of make the Phantom move around, whereas the Mavic still is just staying still. So yeah, for this, I'd probably say the Mavic wins as far as stability, but let me know what you think. Okay, and for the next test, we're gonna be doing a return to home test. We're just gonna fly the drone away, see how accurately it lands to the starting point. So I had this obnoxious helipad, like drone landing spot. The drone has been on for a while. I don't even have my smartphone connected because it's just GPS. That's all we're gonna do. So I'm just going to start it. I'm gonna take it up, and I'm just gonna fly it away a little bit. So now I'm gonna tell it to return to home. So it's turning around, it's coming to home. I'm not gonna control it. And we're gonna see where it lands as far as on the helipad. There's a tree right here, so I'm a little concerned about that. Hopefully the GPS and all the sensors are good. It's supposed to have a camera that it actually takes a snapshot of when it leaves. So hopefully that helps with it. One thing about the Phantom, if you like to be cocky like me and just for a quick flight, fly with no phone, there's no way to tell how far away it is. With the Mavic, the controller has a display on it, so you can kind of judge the distance and stuff. But it's coming down right now. So do you see that? Like, that's pretty impressive. It landed within a few inches of where it took off because I had it right on the H. We're gonna take it up and we're gonna fly it away, and then we're gonna tap the home button. So it's coming back home. So there it is right there. It's coming down. Hopefully it lands on that helipad spot. So guys, the takeoff distance, so as far as GPS goes and accuracy of landing, these guys, it's just no comparison. It's literally pretty much the same. So if you're looking for GPS accuracy and you don't care about stuff the Phantom 4 has, then go for the Mavic. On to the next test though. And sorry guys, after using the Galaxy S8 with both of these devices, just going through the menu and the overall stability, it's a little painful. It's no joke, iOS is definitely the preferred operating system for DJI drones. Even if you're like me and love Android devices, get yourself a spare iPhone, a spare tablet, just to use it for your drone. You'll definitely love yourself later. Okay, so for the next test, we're going to be testing the obstacle avoidance, and I'm gonna be the target. Hopefully this doesn't turn out bad. So we're gonna fly the drone at me. I may use this as protection, we'll see. Okay, I have it about my height, 3.6 feet off the ground, and we're just gonna fly it right at me. That made me nervous, but it did stop. Let's try it again. I'm backing it up. Keep in mind the Mavic doesn't have sensors on the back, so if you're backing it up, you can hit stuff. Okay, let's try this again. It's facing me. That makes me so nervous, but it seems to work every time. Again, if you're using the back, it's just gonna keep on flying to you. So it has no sensors on the back, so it could cut my throat. Like, it doesn't care. But as soon as you turn it around, it freaks out. Okay. So, I mean, that was a win because I didn't get my throat cut open. This was for protection. So now let's see how the Phantom 4 performs. Here is the Phantom 4 Professional. Let's do the same thing. Apparently, it can go faster with the sensors and stuff on. So let's test that out. Actually, it knows I'm close. Oh, wow. But yeah, the Phantom 4 Professional, it can sense me 53 feet away, it looks like. So like when you start it, it doesn't go that fast really. Okay, and let's see how it does when it backs up. This is the scarier one. Oh God. Okay, it's still stopped. And then they're also on the side. And let's fly it back to me just like that. I don't think it was gonna stop. And I'm gonna do it slower this time, just in case it tries to kill me. Oh my God, oh my God. No, it did not work. Whatever the sensors are on the side, they do not care about me because they were about to kill me. Here's the official word. So side sensors only work when the drone is in tripod or beginner mode, meaning the drone is going to be moving very slow. So keep that in mind. I'm assuming the side sensors aren't good or quick enough to pick up movement when it's going that fast. So keep that in mind if you're flying it. Don't test it out like I was. I could have been killed. Okay, so the next test is going to be super unprofessional, but I just want to see how far this thing can go in 30 seconds. We're going to take it up. We'll take it up to like 200 feet. 150 feet's good. And what I'm gonna do is hit the record button, and I'm gonna take off and see how far it goes. And we're going that way just for win purposes, just to make it kind of fair. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, start. Okay, we're at 10 seconds away. This is a very unorthodox, like precise test, but it's good enough. Hopefully there's no tree that's 163 feet up. So we're at 27 seconds, 28 seconds, 29 seconds, 30 seconds. I'm letting go. Okay, so it is 1,895 feet away in 30 seconds. And to be honest, sports mode, there's no point to it other than having fun or getting to a place really quick to get your shot. You're not gonna wanna film with it, especially with the Phantom 4 Professional, because you see the propellers in all the shots. But like, just look. Like, look how crazy you can get with it. Like, it's fast. Like, look at that. Like, it does not care. And you gotta watch out because it takes a while to stop. And keep in mind, these drones aren't really meant for acrobatics like that. You're just asking to damage it, crash it, because the sensors don't work. But just to show you guys how crazy it is. So same thing with the Mavic. I have it on sports mode. I'm taking it to like 160 feet in the air. And I'm going to start recording. Okay, it's recording, go. It seems like the acceleration was a little bit slower, to be honest. We're at 10 seconds. $20 seconds. $30 seconds, and now. So it's at It's at 1,656 feet away. That just proves that the Phantom 4 Professional does have a higher top speed. That's already known on the DJI website, so they're not lying to us. So there is the Mavic. It's a lot harder to see, but it's in sports mode, just so you can get an idea on how nimble it is. I don't even know if you can see it very well. Hey, that's pretty cool. Let's try that again. That makes me really nervous. Oh God. You see the rain on it? Oh my God, that's dangerous. I compared the Mavic 4 Professional. Hopefully this thing doesn't turn on. It would like literally decapitate me right now. Is this off? So I have the Phantom 4 Professional and the Mavic Pro. Both are really good drones. If you didn't know, the Mavic Pro is $1,000. The Phantom 4 Professional is $1,500. So $500 more. Is it worth it to buy this when you can buy this for $1,000? Really, for the most part, they're equal for a lot of people. The biggest difference is gonna be the camera, which I didn't even compare in this video because this video isn't really about that. But picture the camera on your smartphone. That would be the Mavic Pro. Picture like a decent point and shoot camera or a very entry-level DSLR. That would be the Phantom 4 Professional. It's basically up to you to decide if the $500 is worth the camera, because that's all it really is. This is a lot more portable, so if you're going on a trip, it fits in your book bag, whereas this would have to take its own separate book bag. The batteries on the Mavic Pro are about $89, $90. Yeah, that's a lot, but the batteries for the Phantom 4 Professional are $169. It is ridiculous how much DJI charges for batteries. So you can definitely get by for a whole day a lot cheaper with this. They even have a Fly More combo, which for like, I think it's like $1,300, you can get this, extra batteries, chargers, case, everything, and still be cheaper than this. But it's just up to you. I really like the Phantom 4 Professional for the better footage, the better low light performance. The other sensors are great too. If you want a backup sensor, the Mavic doesn't have it. This has side sensors, as we found out. Just remember, you have to be doing tripod mode or beginner mode. The range on both of them is about the same. It's a few miles. The maximum battery life, this is 30 minutes. And this, don't quote me, is like high 20s, like 27, 28 minutes. So this is a little bit better. The sports mode on this is a lot snappier. With the sensors on, it's a lot snappier. The sensors seem to just be better. You saw it kind of recognized me farther away and began to slow down. This thing, the sensors are good, but it basically goes full speed, and then until it sees you, it just stops. This thing kind of knows when something's in front of it, and it kind of is more precautious, which I really like because it could prevent issues. So I could go on and on and on, but ultimately it's up to you. I'm sure by now you know what drone you really want. If you're a person that travels a lot, get the Mavic Pro. It's so easy to just put on your book bag. If you're a person that takes pride in your video work, where you want better footage, you don't mind a little bit extra weight, maybe a little bit extra setup time, you want a better controller, in my opinion, get the Phantom 4 Professional. You're gonna spend more money, but you're gonna have better footage doing it. I could go on and on and on, and I'm sure I didn't do every single comparison there is. I need to do a video quality test too, which I will be doing, trust me. So make sure you're subscribed for that. I'll definitely have that out one of these days. And if drones are your thing, I'm certainly not a stranger to those. I'll put some videos right here for you to check out next. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love you if you did that. Click my face to get subscribed. See you next video. Bye.